first official practice. You guys have practiced quite a bit, though. I guess what have you learned about this team so far?
Just think our chemistry is very well. I think we gel together off the court. We joke and we play and we hang with each other. So I think our chemistry take us a long way.
What's been the process of getting to know each other with so many newcomers? I think 9 or 13 guys first year in the program.
I was new at my last school, so it ain't really been that hard. I kind of just came in and tried to be a leader and try to help the younger guys become better. And I've been doing this for 4 years, so I kind of know what to expect and what I've been through at different areas. So I try to help the other guys, and we gel together, just telling each other stories and stuff.
What are you hoping to bring to the team this year?
What I hope to bring to the team? Everything. I mean, just be a leader, be an ultimate competitor, and try to win.
You and Tyler both have played point guard. I guess how do you kind of see that, sorting out? Like, who's the lead point guard? How do you guys play together?
No, I don't think it's no lead point guard. It's not like that. I just think whoever gets the ball, push it, and we play and we have fun. We play together.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that the coaching staff kind of talked about is wanting to play faster. I guess what's going to be the key to pushing the pace, being a little bit more athletic?
Just think our team is made for it. I think we get the rebound, we go. Anybody 1 from 3 can push it. We got plays when we push it and we make plays and we just get the ball out there and we run.
I know when we talked with Elijah a couple of weeks ago, he said that the team is really unselfish, which is kind of uncharacteristic of a team that's this talented. I guess what's gone into making sure that you guys are putting the team first?
I just think everybody wants to win. We know in the college level everybody's played before, so to win you got to play together and you got to have guys that's unselfish and ready to swing the ball when you open.
How would you describe your game to Wolfpack fans who haven't seen you yet?
To be honest, I can do everything. Not to be cocky, but I can do everything, and I just try to do it at a high level and just play hard and try to come out with the win.
Since you guys got back from the Bahamas and started doing some practices, I guess how has the intensity kind of ratcheted up with the season coming closer?
Everybody's preparing. I mean, the Bahamas was good, but there wasn't really that many good teams. But once we got out here and we started going again, it ramped up a lot. It felt good to go back at it with each other, but also we're ready to go against some other opponents.
What do you see as the strengths of this team? Just haven't seen them in practice.
I think our athleticism and our speed to be able to just go up and run up and down and push the ball and be able to finish. And I think we can shoot very well. So I think that's underrated for our team.
You leading the way in the weight room or what? Kind of looks like it.
I be trying to be chill on the jokes. But nah, it's good. It's probably TR though. You see his body type, you'll tell.
I'm curious, just if you were to describe what y'all are going to look like on a night in and night out basis out there, what are you guys going to hang your hat on out there?
Playing hard. One thing we never do got to question our energy, how hard we play, and just leaving it out on the floor. I think that's the most important thing.
Talked about being unselfish. You obviously a lot of y'all weren't here last year, but Coach let us know in the offseason that NIL sort of crept into the locker room. Guys started maybe looking at each other a little differently. Has that been addressed this year in terms of just acting like pros, frankly, and just kind of powering through any of that kind of stuff?
I wasn't here last year, so I don't really quite know, but I know this year it's different. We really just focus on court and off the court things. We don't talk about last year and what happened last year. I know this year we're trying to cut down on the mistakes, what happened last year, and try to nip that in the bud. But besides that, we just try to play ball, and that's it.
How have you enjoyed being in this community and living here?
It's decent. It's not bad. I don't think the food's that good, but regardless of that, it's decent. I just stay in the house and play ball.
Food's gotten a lot better the last decade. It wasn't real bad when we were in school. You got a best friend on the team?
Nah, none of these guys are my best friends. I'll be around them too much.
I guess just what are some of the things the coaching staff is stressing with you guys, especially this early in the season when a lot can be established before y'all tip off?
To be honest, they're not tolerating nothing. No mistakes. I mean, you can make mistakes, but no dumb mistakes. They really just harder on us this year and just getting us ready to win the Mountain West.
What have you learned about just how the community cares about this team, and maybe have you learned a little bit of Wolfpack history and whatnot, and just what it means to wear the silver and blue?
I know it's very important for sure. I haven't really got to see the community. We haven't had no games or anything like that, but I can tell from the videos and just how the guys talk about the fans, I can tell that they're a really good fan base.
Your message to that fan base as they get set to make their fall and winter plans, and you want them to include you guys in those plans?
Get ready for a lot of wins for us to win the Mountain West. That's really it.
Just tell us a little bit about how this team is different than last year's.
This team way different than last year. I feel like everybody on this team compete. We bond with each other really well this year, so yeah, that's one big thing.
How would you describe maybe the chemistry between the guys?
Chemistry really good. I feel like we get along off the court, so that's one of the main things when you want to have a good team is getting along off the court. So yeah, that's one thing.
How have you guys been able to do that? I mean, so many new guys. What has been kind of the 4 guys who were in this program? What's been the process of trying to welcome in these new guys?
One way I feel like we do it, we all go to the football games together. We do little things at the house together. So that's one of the main things I feel like that we've done. So yeah.
What's been your guys' favorite kind of bonding thing at the house or just away from the court?
Probably say at the house we all play video games, so we all play 2K. We be on a game together, so that's one big thing for sure. So,
Best player?
Best player. I'm the best Madden player, but 2K, I probably had to give it to one of them two back there. I gotta see though. Probably Eli too, you know. So yeah.
You guys played kind of slow last year. I don't know that necessarily fit your style. I guess what can Wolfpack fans expect just in terms of how you guys are going to play and maybe how it's different than last season?
Well, yeah, we definitely played kind of slow last year, so I feel like this year that's definitely going to be a major thing to how we play, and it's going to be very important. I mean, definitely me coming from where I came from before here, we played a little faster, so last year was kind of new to me, have to adjust to play that slow, but I mean, this year I feel like we're going to be a pretty fun team to watch, so yeah.
How do you think that's going to open up your game?
I think it's going to open it up really well, you know, being able to get up and down the court and be able to just, you know, have fun and just play the game. So, yeah, that's one thing for sure.
I know coaches also mentioned ball handling being improved. You essentially have like 2 point guards out there. I guess, what have you seen in terms of that, the playmaking ability?
Oh, yeah, I think it's great, you know, to have 2 guys that can make plays for everybody, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of the players on this team can handle the ball and make plays too. So, I feel like overall we just a real rounded team. So, yeah.
Have you seen a different intensity from Coach Alford, Coach Noodles, just based on how last year went?
Oh, no, definitely. They've been really intense, you know. Like Tayshawn said, they having low tolerance to a lot of stuff. So it's like, you know, it's just one of those, like, I've seen a lot of it this year, this summer especially. So, yeah.
Well, maybe one of the questions is the shooting of this team. I guess, how would you assess where that is? Who's kind of stepped up and is hitting some threes in practice?
I feel like the shooting this year is going to be, you know, it's going to be okay. I mean, you know, last year we had Xavier Ducell and, you know, players who could really shoot the ball really well. But I feel like shooting this year is going to be pretty well. And I feel like this summer that was one of my main focuses individually was working on shooting, especially the long ball. So I feel like I've improved, so I'm excited to show everybody eventually what that looks like. So, yeah.
What's the biggest thing you learned about the Mountain West last year? It's one of the best leagues in the conference. It was your first year going through it.
You know, it's serious, honestly. Like, coming from Evansville, you know, the Missouri Valley is a serious conference, but this was a little step up. So, you know, everybody more prepared. It's better players, more athleticism. And, you know, teams in here, it's just high level. It's a high-level conference, and it's not, I mean, you got the Power 4 conferences, but it's not that far down from it, I feel like. So, yeah, I had to learn a lot last year, took in a lot from my seniors and older guys like Nick, Trey, and Daniel and all of them. So, you know, I just learned a lot, so yeah.
Where's the leadership from this team coming from? I mean, you did lose Kobe, you did lose Nick, you did lose Xavier, you did lose Trey and Daniel. I guess who's kind of emerged as the guys you look at?
I feel like, you know, I'll be honest, Tyler, you know what I'm saying, Tayshawn, Elijah, a lot of the new guys, you know, I've been trying to too this year. You know, that's one of my biggest things, just learning how to be a leader too. So, I mean, I feel like as a team, we all get on each other and, you know, we all hold each other accountable. So I feel like leadership is coming from all of us, if you ask me. So, yeah.
Man, just give us a glimpse inside practices thus far and just the excitement you guys are feeling as we get ready to tip things off.
In practice, just a lot of competitiveness, a lot of energy, a lot of talking, a lot of just high-level basketball being played and high-level coaching.
What's your impression so far of just this program? Obviously, you've played against Nevada as an opponent, just this town and everything. Just how are you embracing this opportunity?
I'm enjoying it so far. They're pushing me harder than I've probably ever been pushed. Being able to play against other good players every day in practice, being able to be coached at the highest standard, it's been really good for me.
Tell us about the makeup of the group and just what you guys are going to look like night in and night out.
We have a really good group. Like I said last interview, we have a really unselfish team, a team that can do a lot on the court, that plays fast, physical. We're gonna be a problem.
Take us inside some of that chemistry building that's taking place this offseason, and also maybe what has to happen between now and when you guys get going.
Yeah, a lot of our chemistry is built just working out every day. Like, we had conditioning at 7 in the morning. every day for the last 2-3 months. So we've really been gelling together on and off the court, getting ready for the season.
Chris, go ahead if you want to speak on that.
I know Coach Alford said that you want that smoke in one of the interviews he did with us. I guess being like that guy, the go-to guy, the guy that people look at, what do you feel makes you prepared for that role?
I would say just because now this is going into my second year playing, second year in the Mountain West, I kind of know what to expect more. And I have a good supporting crew around me, like my coaching staff and my teammates. They support me and lift me up when I need it. So just that, I think I'll be able to perform when the lights turn on.
You guys less than a month before your first exhibition. What needs to improve the most before you guys hit the court?
What needs to improve the most? I think just fine-tuning things at this point. I think we put in a lot of work. We got our foundation down. I think we just need to polish it a little bit, and then we'll figure it out once we play our first game, what we really need to work on.
I know you played TR in high school growing up. What do you remember about him as a prep guy?
That his team wasn't better than mine? Nah, he was good. He was one of my rivals, probably our biggest rival in high school. So it's a full circle moment to play with him now.
There's obviously chemistry with every team. I guess how would you describe this year's chemistry versus last year's?
I think it started in the summer. You know, everybody just holding each other accountable during the conditioning and just practice. So I think that was one of the biggest things from the difference from last year and this year.
What's been the kind of the message to the newcomers about the standard of this program? What needs to happen for you guys to reach your goals?
I think the biggest standard was we're not letting a lot of things slide like we did last year. So I think everybody got to hold each other accountable, and then also yourself, just knowing what your role is and what you got to do for the team to become successful.
Obviously, transfer portal, a lot of players enter that. You have not. Why have you kind of stuck with Nevada, seen this through, and now it seems like you're ready to play a big role?
It's just a loyal thing, family thing, really. That's how I was raised, so I just always chose loyalty for real.
Seems like you guys are going to play a lot faster. I guess what have been like the pace that you guys have seen in practice, or just maybe the mindset you're going to take into games as opposed to last?
Just pushing the ball, really. Just conditioning. We were just training this summer, really, just to push the ball and just get the ball up the floor a lot faster.
Have you conditioned more, like do
Yeah.
7 a.m. workouts?
Yeah, 7 a.m. workouts, on the track, run a mile. We had all that good fun stuff this summer.
How do you think that will open up the offense?
It helped a lot just because, a lot of people probably be fatigued and tired, but since we was running and conditioning a lot this summer, we're going to be fine.
What was the hardest part of the conditioning?
Waking up at 7 a.m. Yeah.
Just tell us a little bit about the newcomers. What have you seen that they bring to the team that maybe was lacking?
What do they bring?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Nah, they bring a lot to the table, though. They could contribute a lot, shooting, passing, help me out a little bit off the floor. Tayshawn Comer, number 12, he could really shoot the ball a little bit.
And between you and Tayshawn, I guess, how do you see like the point guard role, the lead ball handling role kind of?
I don't think it's going to be anything that has to do with lead. It's just whoever got it runs the team at that point. So I think we do good at just taking turns. That's good.
What's going to take to win a Mountain West championship? That's kind of been the goal for Coach Alford for a while.
Consistency, really just working, pushing. When we go through adversity, just see how we fight back from it.
I want to ask about Kobe, just seeing him get drafted. I guess, what did that mean to you? Knowing that
It means a lot. That was one of somebody I talk to every day on the team. So I think seeing him get drafted just helped me and just motivated me.
We've obviously seen glimpses of what you can do, and now this feels like a year where you can really flourish. Just take us inside your motivation and what you hope to show everyone this year.
Really just confidence, and then just know what I could do and show everybody on the court.
If we can get one on Elijah, what do you remember about him in high school?
We used to beat them a lot of belts. So yeah, but now he was doing good. They was one of our rivals in high school, so every time we played, it was good competition. Yeah.
What was your message to him when he was looking at schools about why he should come here?
Come here. Rivals become teammates. So let's do something different, shake the room up a little bit.